like to kind of encourage people to collaborate. I think it's an incredibly intellectually stimulating exercise. I think kind of you come up with insights that you don't think of on your own. I think that harmonization of studies is challenging. It has to come from a place of collaboration and of a willingness to share. One obviously wants to retain ownership of one's own data, but the data are much more powerful when they are seen in the context of other studies and other regions. I think that there's a concern that has to be thought through, which is one of, we're sharing data sets with other people, and the data sets are not, they're not data, they're people. Their people are providing these data to us, and these are live cohorts in the sense of we want to go back to them essentially forever. So there's a trust that needs to be maintained between the investigators and the cohort members. That involves issues around privacy, it around issues around trust of what we will do with the data, what we are telling the cohorts that we are doing with the data, being upfront about that through the informed consent process. And that changes over time. So when we go back to the cohorts, we typically ask them for, obviously for permission to interview them or to collect samples as it, whatever the, at the present time. And over time, the use agreements in the informed consent has broadened to allow for these collaborations. We are absolutely kind of committed to preserving the privacy of the individuals. Sometimes that is hard because these are well-publicized cohorts from small areas of cities or countries. So when somebody malevolent could identify the individuals, but what we do is we do not share kind of the key indicators that would let people do that in our collaborations.